We should be good.
So this is session 104. And last session, we were doing watches. Bale and Mira took the first watch. Mira found I believe it was a seashell and a rope. And she asked Bale about his gun plans. Cassian and Renner did the second watch, and they bickered a little bit and hashed some shit out. And then we wake up from the watch and hashed out more shit. And then we got a message from Snick in the Sending Stone. He had to take the fortress away from the island because the weather was getting too ridiculous. He said to let him know when we're ready to leave. And we continue along the coast, and we get to a giant skeletal graveyard of dragons, where we are meted by the lovely Fulgertooth. And short-lived, and he continues on the easy path as we truck along on the hard path.
That's the name of today's episode, is the hard path.
And we get to these tall rock formations that have some sizable gaps in between them. And we were using some rope and trying to cross some terrain. And Mira fell into the water, and a merfolk saved her. And then Renorad fell into the water and started sinking. And that is where we ended session.
You forgot the part where Bale used Featherfall on me, so instead of falling right there, I drifted off way the fuck over there and then fell.
We wouldn't even had the chance to throw the rope to you though without Featherfall. You would have just hit the rocks. I'd not won, but I wouldn't even have had the chance to not one.
Yeah. Yeah, and that is where we will pick up. I believe, isn't Mira still like on the line in the water?
She let go of the rope and went after
she's just
Renorad.
She's just in the water with Renorad, I think.
Yeah, and right before we ended, I yelled help telepathically. But no, I was trying to swim. I tried to swing and kick off and swim to Renorad.
Okay. Give me a strength check real quick, Mira. You are in this turbulent current in amongst this, rocky archipelago that strings out from the northern side of the isle. Renorad has disappeared from view into the darkness below. This gray tide, gray water.
Oh, that's such a great start. That one.
Okay. Yeah, you, with just all your might, all you can muster, just kick off the rocks and just these currents just fight you back twice as hard and just push you back up against.
Just gonna look for the "my friends are about to die" music.
Yeah, I just try to keep calling out, please help.
Can we see either of them? I know Renorad's underwater.
You can see Mira. Her head's going up and down, probably 30 feet below you.
All right, Cassian's pulling the rope
you
back.
and Bale are standing.
Cassian's pulling the rope back from the rope dagger he threw towards Renorad and missed, and I'm gonna try throwing it towards Mira.
Okay. You make a improvised weapon attack.
And then what do I add for improvised weapon? Just strength?
Strength, yeah.
Yeah, just mobbed, yeah.
Then 15.
Yeah, you can get that line down near her.
Fly fishing.
No, just start feeding line out and
Yeah,
chow
what are you
for her
doing?
to try to get Renorad.
You're a aquatic being. You are a strong swimmer, but even for you, there are limits. That's how rough this current is. This tide.
How far am I away from where I saw Renrad sinking?
Like 60 feet.
60?
Yeah.
Motherfuck.
And Mira can't see him.
No, he's drifted into the shadowy gray tide below.
Submerged.
You saw him briefly, Mira, swimming, struggling with all his might, like scrambling for clasps on his armor and everything, but he's just falling, drifting into the darkness.
And I'm pretty much just can't go anywhere.
I mean, you're welcome to keep trying if that's what you want to do. Yeah.
I just don't see Mira stopping.
Okay.
Can I cast Locate Object on Renrad's plate mail or whatever he's wearing and see if I can at least see where he's at?
Does it have a range on it?
Oh, maybe.
Like a
I think it's a
mile,
pretty
I think.
at range, though.
Yeah.
At least for the situation, it's like a pretty good range.
As long as the object is within 1,000 feet of you.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
I got nothing.
Trying so hard that nothing.
Yeah, you can cast locate object on, something that you're familiar with that he carries. Does the spell, like, what information does it give you? Locate object.
I think it's direction and how far from you it is.
Yeah, and if it's moving, I can.
You know what direction it's moving if it's moving.
As long as it's
Specific as long as you're within 30 feet.
I can make stuff and shoot stuff. I am out of this fight. There's nothing I can do.
Okay. The object is within 1,000 feet of you. It is in motion, and it is moving, I guess, downwards.
Down's probably better than outward. At least he's not getting like swept out to sea.
Yeah.
It means down as in the z-axis.
Yeah. I'm saying
Towards-
down is better
towards the
than
bottom,
getting swept outward towards the sea.
Oh,
Like getting taken out to
That's
tide. Or with the tide or whatever.
Probably won't work, but if I just start Eldritch Blasting, will that be
I
enough
started
to
blasting.
propel me downward to try to
like
get
shooting them
closer?
upwards.
Yeah, like shooting Eldritch Blast up to push me down. If I use my Destroy Water around me to like destroy the water around me, blast.
You do have a swim speed, but it is strong current.
Is
Yeah, but it's like impossible for me to swim even in this. So.
destroy water? Is that a first level spell?
She has like
I
3
have-
free casts of it.
I have a second level as well.
Yeah.
If I need to.
I mean,
you can
it's,
get
you
rid
know,
of like a 5-foot square of water. Which is a lot.
I like where your head's at, but I don't think even that would. You can only destroy so much water, but you are in the literal ocean.
Vale looks at Cassian. What the fuck do we do?
They've got, I would say, maybe 20 more seconds, and I think one of us needs to try and do something.
We can pull the rope back up, harness it to you, or like tie it to you as a harness, and have you like grab them. But neither one of us are strong. We can't pull people out.
Yeah,
You were feeding the rope to me.
correct.
Yeah, he threw it towards you.
Alright.
I'm like just going through my inventory. I was like, I got jack
There's
shit.
nothing I can do.
I don't even have like a
anything.
spear that I could like harpoon you with it with the end of the like so the rope hits you guaranteed.
I don't even.
Anything in the party?
I just feel
Oh
like
wait, no.
Amir would not.
Party inventory's on Renred because he has the fucking bag of holding.
I
Fuck.
guess.
Could just, I know the water shit, but you could try to like, with you having a swim speed, you could try to action dash and get
I don't
close to
think that's
him.
gonna work. I've been struggling to even move a foot, and I can't.
Can you Misty Step in water?
Anywhere you can see, up to 30 feet away.
I don't have that.
Oh, do you not have? I thought you had Misty Step.
Mm-mm.
That was Azazel had Misty
Sure shit
Step.
don't.
Tusha, I think, also had Misty Step.
You Misty Stepped in the last fight, though, didn't you? Because didn't you teleport when we were fighting
I
those
did,
Alots?
but then I had to. That was when all my spells were fucked up. And I had like
Oh.
wrong spells on there, so I had to fix
Shit.
it all.
She's also
I don't
cleric,
know.
so that might be one of the. She might have just swapped it out because you can swap cleric
I
on
guess.
out daily or every long rest. Should we? Vulgar too.
Deep.
She would just keep trying until exhaustion, and just until Mira knew, like, fuck, there's absolutely nothing I can do. And then she would grab the rope, but still be keeping her eyes peeled. And
Give me another strength check. Give me another strength check.
roll with my real dice because these are being stupid. 4.
Yeah, like I said, you can swim. You can, use all of your might and strength in this current. Just like you swim an inch and you're pushed back. When this tide moves your way, 5 feet. It's just extremely rough. You sit there and try again, still calling out with your telepathy, and you get to the point where, like, what else is there to do? Deep beneath the water surface, Denovian, you spent all of your effort holding your breath for as long as you can, fighting at clasps of your armor, trying, failing, eventually resulting to tapping into all of your magical prowess, searching for a lifeline amongst your spiritual companions, and no one was able to bail you out of this moment. The darkness, has been a tunnel thus far as you've been making your descent into the depths below. It finally closes and you succumb to it. From this point on, all you see is darkness. Mira, I don't want to put words in your mouth, but you finally, give up and wrap that line around your arm, and, Bale and Cassian heave and pull you up the side of this cliff, getting you back on solid ground.
Where's Renorad? Is he still... Did you see him? Is he okay?
No, he's gone.
You mean he's gone?
He's just sinking. He's down at the bottom. He's down at the bottom. He just kept sinking, and there was nothing I could do to get to him. I called for help. I tried everything. And he's just gone. I don't know what else to do.
I don't either.
I mean, I don't understand. They helped me. I don't know why they wouldn't help him.
Bale's gonna just curl up next to the rock and just sit, or just kind of muttering to himself that he missed the throw.
I have no idea.
What do we do now? Keep going? Can't fight a fucking dragon without Renorad. Or these harpies.
Truth be told, we can't do much of anything without him. He had our ticket off of this island, even if we wanted to continue.
Yeah, we only have the only way we can go is forward.
Is he... Does... Well... Cassian wouldn't know that.
Bale's gonna just be throwing or casting the light cantrip on rocks and just throwing it down to see if he can see anything in the water.
Yeah, you light up these rocks and, toss them down below 30 feet to the water. They only go so far before you lose, sight of them. But it's deep water, yeah.
Maybe
We don't have... Who? You said someone helped you, but you didn't...
The merfolk. They helped me the first time I fell.
You think they helped him? Do you think they took him to somewhere?
I don't know. I couldn't see anything. My eyes failed me. My arms failed me. All I could do was fucking breathe under there. I don't know.
The water was pretty bad.
Above board, is he still moving with your locate object? Because it lasts for 10 minutes or something. Does it seem like anybody pulled him away or anything?
Can I look down there and he's probably floated farther than 1,000 feet by now. But if I look, can I
Yeah, as you've been pulled up back on land having this conversation, you've had, like in the like back of your mind being able to, know where he's at, right? And at some point you get like more impulse that the object that you're focusing on is in motion, and then that connection finally breaks, moving beyond 1,000 feet from you.
Floats by a turtle corpse on his way out.
Lost the connection.
What direction was that connection traveling?
Is it going down?
The last kind of reading you got was, yes, going down, but also moving in like a lateral, like sideways direction, if that makes sense.
Towards the island or away from the
island? Towards the island.
It seemed like he was being swept by the waves towards the rocks.
The waves tend to pull things away, right? Not push them towards the land.
I believe there's undercurrent, right? So...
Yeah.
What do we fucking do?
Can't go down there and get him.
Not easily.
So, do you have an idea?
No. Have not got the strength to survive those currents, I imagine.
Bale's probably still just curled up next to the rock and just like, you can kind of make out, can't keep losing people, I missed the throw, stuff like that.
I think Mir's just getting more and more pissed. Like, the more we're standing there, she's just getting angrier and angrier. I go over to Bale, just put my hand on your shoulder and be like, we've got to figure out how to keep going.
Bale will kind of just like stand up and like wipe his face, like slap his cheeks and pull the mask down and just try to lock in and focus on ahead for now, because there's nothing he can do besides keep going forward. It's our only way off the island if Renrad is fully gone.
What we have all heard, he has survived worse than some rough waves.
Just hope his luck hasn't run
Any
out
of
yet.
us, well, if any of us had been the ones to take that dive, I imagine he would stay dialed in on the bigger picture.
He would have had better magic to help.
I'm this bigger picture guy. Okay. Looking ahead at these.
Yeah, what does ahead
rocks.
look like? Because we made it across
That
one
was
rock.
the first
Yeah.
There's some distance of land, rocky, just straight rocky terrain to navigate. But you look down, as far as the eye can see, through still the rain as well. It only gets worse from here.
Well, the way we did this last time, we can't do it again. So,
How far is this next jump?
yeah, how far is the next?
So you guys spend, probably 20, 30 minutes navigating rocky terrain to the next edge. Seems about the same, maybe a little bit further than the previous jump. But jutting above the tides is just rocky, just death waiting below.
Do I see a way I could like jump jump like across to like stalactite, like acrobatic my way across?
It's more than 20 feet.
Yeah, I'm like, is there like any like
Last one.
mini stalactites that I can like kind of jump to?
There are, but they're like down below you.
Oh, they're like way farther.
Yeah. But if you are feeling so bold, then you are more than welcome to try.
Can't go back. How much rope do we have on us still?
I would imagine you would still have the full length
Yeah, I'm not getting rid of it.
Yeah.
and salvage what you
So-
could from the previous thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. We could try to like lasso another or like a stalactite across and then make like another rope to get across.
I think if we get a rope across, we need to be just whoever's crossing needs to be tying themselves to the rope.
Yeah, that sounds good. Do I have anything
while
like
we ponder this next obstacle, in the dark depths of the bay below Renorad, you've succumbed to this darkness. You yourself, your spirit, all around you, darkness, as you just drift. Every so often, the briefest glimpse showing itself to you in like ethereal waves, like luminescent, like verdant multicolor, shows itself to you in these like ghostly waves as you just drift silently. No contact with any of your spiritual companions, no connection to the blade. Just what's left of Renorad. The very spiritual center. We cut back to rain-soaked rock, cliffside. The three of you MacGyvering something to make your way across, yeah?
Yeah. When this the wand of web, when it shoots, it just shoots like Spider-Man, right? It's like poof, there's a web over there.
It
I
has to
would
connect
imagine so,
between 2
yeah.
points.
Yeah, that's the only stipulation, is it has to connect between 2 points.
You're muted if you're talking, Joe.
Wanda Web or Web in D&D is supposed to be like a like it's to catch people, like trap things and make it harder for them to escape kind of thing. It doesn't really do any of the fun stuff you want web to do.
I feel like it could. Question. I know I've been asking some questions this evening, but could I? So my water walk works on like quicksand, lava, mud. Would it work on web? I don't know the biology there.
I mean, you should still be able to walk on the web. It's just difficult terrain, right? So it's half movement, or am I wrong?
I have no idea.
I don't know.
Conjured web club. The webs are difficult terrain and lightly obscure the area. It's a 20-foot cube.
Yeah, so you can still walk on it. You'll just be moving half as fast.
Mm.
Yeah, Mira as well. The three of you trying to figure out what the next step is. You receive a message back via telepathy in a language you do not understand.
Okay. Depending on what version of her thing is, I think it auto translates to a language she understands. Depending on if it's like the one that Azazel had, then they can understand her and she can understand them. But I don't know which one you have. Mine was from one level in Great Old Wind Warlock. Or maybe? I don't remember what it was actually from.
Yeah, where are you getting telepathy from? I'm looking at your sheet right now.
It's part of my.
There it is.
Oh, it's only 60 feet.
Ability score improvement. Telepathic fit.
I think I have to maybe understand. I'm not sure.
Stand by.
Mine was. Oh, it was from my sorcerer's origin because I had aberrant mind. Even a chosen creature can speak telepathically to each other while you're within 2 miles.
Yeah, we will.
Telepathic connection.
We're gonna. There's some weird things going on. You receive. This is not what your feat allows you to do. You receive a message back telepathically in a language you do not understand.
Okay.
And that's while you're up there with them trying to figure out a way forward.
You had to speak the same language for Azazel's too. I must be thinking of a different thing. Must be sending the auto translates.
Well, they spoke back, but I can't understand them. So that's not.
Are you sure it was the merfolk?
I don't know. I can't.
The language was.
Murgly.
It was. What are the words here?
So I know Abyssal, Celestial, Common, and Primordial.
Yes, it is not any of those. It is a.
You speak fish.
like very like kind of drawn out, almost haunting, yet like very wet sounding
Okay. Does it feel
pronunciation.
Does it
Murloc
feel
noise.
like it was something like related to my dreams? I think Mira would get the feeling that.
You've not heard this before, this language anywhere.
Okay.
Did it at least sound like not hostile? Or was
I
it like
think it
something
was-
screaming at you?
I don't know. I can't tell.
It's merfolk.
But
For
back in
everybody
my
gets
head,
one.
back in my head, I'll just say, please help us. Not knowing if they can understand or whatnot, and then just continue to be trying to figure out how to cross these rocks.
Yeah, what is the plan to cross these?
Well, I'm thinking.
We're making like
I-
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Sorry. Because you said that if you climb down a bit, there was like some, like the gap is a little closer, right? Like there's some.
There's like spikes like farther down.
Yeah,
almost.
there's a like. So it's about 30 feet to the water surface, and that changes up and down given at any moment with the tide. Probably about 20 feet below you, there's a treacherous yet, if you are bold enough, serviceable pathway forward.
Are the waves
But as
just, like,
you
consistently
study it
ripping
further,
that
yeah,
path?
it's every there's no pattern, there's no rhyme or reason to it. Just at any moment, it's battered from any direction by water.
How far is the gap again? I'm sorry.
About 20 feet below you, and then 10 feet below that is the water surface.
Or how far across is the gap? Then?
Yeah, how far across? Is the
About
gap?
maybe like a few feet further than the previous one, like 20 to 23-ish feet.
Well, I have a walk speed of 30.
I was
So
thinking
maybe we
we
just
make a lasso type deal and try to like hook onto like use the long rope and try to hook onto like a cross. And then we can pull it tight with a lasso and then make a rope bridge kind of like how we did last time.
we could do that. My idea was, tie the rope around myself, get a good running start, clear this gap. And then
You're just gonna jump it. You just saw myself and Rinarad get wiped off of there. Rinrad's gone. He's at the bottom of the fucking bay right now, and you're just gonna run and jump across it?
with a rope tied around my torso, yes.
Mhm.
Or
Okay.
I can climb down and try to get across it that way.
I miss my levitation boots. They're just in a closet somewhere on the fucking airship
Actually,
or at the Bastion.
Why don't we just drop down on the rope, use the wand, walk across it, climb up.
I thought we couldn't walk across the web.
It's difficult terrain. It'll take us
Yeah,
a little bit longer.
you can walk across it. It's just difficult
Oh,
terrain.
okay.
But maybe it'll be a little bit stickier and we won't get knocked off.
Maybe
Or the waves.
an advantage on
Potentially.
strength checks if we get swept.
And I could try to pay very close attention to when the waves.
How
are
many
gonna
charges
hit
we got in
and
that
try to
thing?
mitigate that.
Well,
7.
what we could do is, why not, instead of all of us doing that, why don't we just tie the rope? I'll guinea pig it. We can tie the rope around me. I'll climb down, try to get across, web, and then I'm up the other side, and then I can tie the rope
others
off.
take the rope across safer.
And then we can do like that. That way we're not all at risk if we have something go wrong with this fucking web.
So web below, and you're gonna swing across.
How many charges do I have in this web?
I think it's 7.
It is 7. It is 7 a day. I'm gonna use a charge now and aim it down at the gap, because I want to see what happens to it when it gets hit by a wave. Like if it even survives it. Because I feel like that would determine whether this is truly feasible or not.
These magic web. Regular web gets fucked by rain, so I imagine.
Yeah.
And I guess our other option would be, if the web doesn't work, then maybe Mira can try and do something to the wave while I'm clambering across.
Really not built for this. I have nothing I can do.
Okay. Yeah, you activate this wand, firing a spray of web, and it latches onto all the cracks and crevices. Solid, dense, crisscross, zigzagging web. You watch it for a little bit. The waves will come up and splash and slash at it. So you watch it, for 5-10 minutes maybe, and it slowly deteriorates over time.
Okay. It looks like it'll work. At least in theory. So make sure that rope is tight around my torso, and Cassian's gonna try to give himself the best opportunity, and I'm gonna
Can we give you enough length that we think you'll get across, and then tie that end over here, just so we don't have to just try to pull you up with our force? We also have an anchor.
Yeah, we can just give it as much slack as we
Strength
need to.
strength checks ain't
Anchor
my
it.
deal,
Wrap
so I
around.
ain't saving you.
But how high are these waves hitting? Because Cassian, if I can, how I picture it, he would climb down to where the last wave crested, and then he's gonna wait until the next wave comes and then use that as his start timer.
It's kind of hard to get an
break
exact
between the waves.
gauge on how high they're cresting. But what you're trying to do is definitely possible if you are willing to go
that's the
for it.
goal. Yeah,
Okay.
that's the goal.
Okay.
I'm tied up, and then they're anchored up there. We're getting it.
So you're jumping down onto the web, waiting for a moment.
Yeah, I'm gonna crawl down and then get above the web, and I'm gonna just try to jump and get as far as I can, landing on the web.
you'll sit there and wait for your moment whenever you're ready. Give me an acrobatics check.
30-20.
Nice.
It's almost a 2. I'm
Okay.
glad.
Yeah, you kind of push yourself away from the wall, landing, on your shoulder into a roll, and getting up and making your way towards the other side. What happens next?
I'm praying to God there's not a wave, and I'm hustling and
Okay.
trying to get to this other side.
And then what happens when you get there?
I'm
Pulling
climbing as
himself
quick as I
up.
can, keeping my eyes on the direction the water is coming from, so I can try and like brace if there is a wave coming.
Okay.
And then you're climbing up on the other side when
Yeah.
you get there.
Is that climbing potion?
No.
No, it's in the bottom of the ocean.
Cool, cool.
It was in the bag of holding.
Okay. You make it to the opposite wall and begin this treacherous climb. Give me a athletics check.
10.
Yeah, you start slowly making your way up the opposite side of this wall, length of line following behind you. Obviously, climbing thick, wet, rocky landscape with waves licking at your boots comes with some hazards. Give me a dexterity save as your grip slips on the wet rock when hit by a wave.
11.
Okay. You kind of just like lose your grip and just fall back down to the walkway below.
Like the web?
Well, the web's on the opposite side, right? And you were just climbing up the rock face right here. On the like opposite side of the gap that you're trying to.
Oh, I thought the
Cross.
web was like a bridge across, or like kind of like a bridge across that he was doing.
Yeah,
to-
I thought we had like, this is the platform we are on, and this is the one we were trying to get to, and Cassian went down, webbed
Yes.
across like the smaller spot, and then started climbing.
Yes. Okay.
If that's
so
not...
now, so now you're back on the web.
Okay, trying to get my bearings, get up to the best of my abilities, and
Use some web, make your hands sticky.
Give me another athletics.
17.
Get your bearings. Begin to scale the wall a little bit faster this time. Using kind of the same foot and hand holds you did before.
I know these roads. Trying to climb.
You managed to make it all the way up to the top.
We're good. I'm
So now
going
we have
to...
one rope going across, right?
And I'm gonna anchor it over here, and then you guys can unanchor over there, and whichever one of you are crossing, you can tie it around yourself.
We just take a little bit of rope off of this end and make a loop around us and the new rope, so it's like a harness that will
It'll be
go
anchored
across.
over there though, and we wouldn't be able to get it back.
I could shoot that end, and we'll lose 10, less than 10 feet of rope.
I feel like we still have a lot of gaps.
Gonna have Omara pull the rope off.
Oh yeah, true.
Be
She
able
could
to
just
do
snap
that,
and
right?
make Elmara come back to her. So we just leave Elmara on this side to untie the rope.
If
Do we
that's
think she
allowed.
can untie a rope?
Why not?
Yeah.
She's your octopus.
She's an octopus. She's got a beak. She can just bite at the knot and it comes open.
Brilliant little creature. Yeah, she should be able to
Nothing
handle
about
it.
them.
They got little beaks.
I can get in and out of just about anything. Enough practice.
All right.
Plop Omar up.
I'll find
Let her
an
know.
anchor on this platform I'm currently on to tie the rope to, and then brace in front of that knot as like the anchor knot as well.
Oh, you wanna go first?
Whichever one of you are going, just please be careful, as he says, within 30 feet.
Yeah, I'll go first.
So you guys are
Of help.
you're just swinging across the rope, like,
We're
hand over hand, pulling
Yeah.
yourselves
No,
across.
so we've
right?
got Cassian anchored the rope on the platform he's on, and they tightened the rope on their end, and they are binding
another bit of
themselves to the slack end after the anchor. So if they fall, they're still connected to the rope. And then we're gonna have
we're making like
Omara
makeshift
untie.
harnesses to like slide along the rope, and we're gonna use that to pull ourselves across.
We have 300 feet, so it being a 30-foot gap, we should be
Yeah.
able to tie a rope on Cassian's end, pull it tight to 30 feet, and that should still give us like 240 feet to work with.
Okay.
If we want to get like mathy.
And then you're kind of just like hanging in the harness and like pulling yourself across with your hands.
Yeah, like upside down and just like pulling myself towards
Yeah.
him, like
Okay.
not cliff divers,
Okay.
but cliff.
Give
Whatever.
me
Homers.
I always think of
both
that
of you.
one.
Give me
Sylvester Stallone movie.
And whoever's walking across or whoever's climbing across, Cassian would try and ease their nerves if I can, and use help at a distance.
And I will cast
Yeah,
guidance
okay,
on
okay.
myself before I go.
Okay, Bale. Give me athletics with advantage plus your guidance.
Athletics with advantage. So a 10 or a nat 1, so we'll take the 10 plus.
Okay.
Athletics is plus 0, so 10 plus a d4. 12. 12 total. You're my first dice ever. You're not allowed to roll nat 1s.
A 12. Okay. I think with some time and a lot of effort spent, you can get yourself to the other side.
Yeah, I probably get like stuck in the middle a little bit and then finally get my way across.
Yeah, you're pretty winded once you make your way to the other side. Mira, you doing the same thing?
Yep.
Okay. Give me that same roll. Athletics with advantage plus your guidance.
Oh my god. Kill me now! Kill me now!
What if we just jump? Just pack it in. Aim for the pointy rocks.
9.
9. Okay.
Yeah. Athletics, right? Yeah, it's plus. Okay, yeah, 9. You're just gonna take a dive, never come back out. That's what she's gonna do.
Yeah. Yeah, you, like about halfway through, you lose your grip on the rope and you're kind of just hanging there upside down from your harness. In the center of this gap, rocky, web-covered terrain being splashed with ravenous waves below you.
You're almost there. You are so close.
What do you do?
I mean, what can I do? I'll just try to struggle and get back up and grab this rope, I guess. And try again.
Okay. I'll let you choose athletics or acrobatics. Plus a d4. Or a help action
Yeah.
would give you advantage. I'm assuming everything's being used.
Yeah.
Yeah.
we can't lose more people.
So you can choose if you're going to try to get back up athletically or acrobatically. It'll be with advantage plus a d4.
It's a 19.
Say again.
19.
Okay. And how would you do it? Athletics or acrobatics?
Oh, they're both the same, but probably athletically. Just trying to like.
Okay. Just get some momentum and just swing yourself back and forth until you can reach and grab on that 19 carrying you the rest of the distance. 3 of you on the other side together. Let's go ahead and take a little 5-er. Everyone catch their breath.
Okay.
It's good to me. I got all the time in the world.
you better not be dead. You didn't survive
Okay,
all that
I will be
bullshit for
back
you
shortly.
to be dead.
Yeah.
Alright, we're gonna take a break. We'll be back in like 5-10 minutes. I'll run ads so you don't miss anything. Love you guys. Bye. We're back.
Here lies Runnerad, all these feats, but he drowned.
Sick. Onimusha's coming out 20 days early. Novian better not be dead.
Oh, this island. Seriously.
What's your next character, Anna?
No, I don't know. Human.
Variant human, 6 feet. I'm coming for your ass.
Play a Loxodon paladin named Bevgani. It's Bevgani's cousin.
We just start all over. It was all a bad dream. Grast and Yev and Touche just chilling somewhere.
Gotta look at these spells when I rest. Next.
Yeah, don't forget, clerics can swap stuff daily.
Yeah.
I don't know what level cleric you are, but
I'm back.
welcome back.
Is everyone here?
We are. I don't know if Mason's back or if he even left.
Okay. How we feeling?
The Novian better not be dead, Logan. I swear to fuck.
This island's awful. Why the fuck did we even come back here? For
Yeah,
who?
this
What was
place
that
does-
guy's name?
What?
Just kidding. I said for who? What was that guy's name?
Good old Flint.
Flint.
We can't lose a character in an adventure. That's just like not feasible. Like we can't keep...
Yeah, it's not sustainable, you know.
There's only so many adventures in Faerun. We're gonna have to start outsourcing to like the far realms.
So many convenient strangers that can join the party.
Right.
I start picking up some third heroes.
My next character is gonna be a full moon druid. I'm gonna have all the spells, and I'm gonna be a big ass fucking dinosaur. That's my goal.
I always miss being a druid. I love being a druid so much.
Yeah, it's a big change from this character from Tusha could take a fucking beating, dude. Like it was crazy.
Yeah.
I went from having like a bunch of spells to having nothing, and it feels not good.
Mm-hmm.
He's a good character. Like he's good at 2 things. He's good at building things and fighting, and we're not doing either of those right now. So I just have to watch my friends die. So.
Yeah, the spells and everything. Yeah, you guys all chose like very opposite from what the previous thing was for sure.
Mm-hmm.
This rock stuff would be so easy if I leveled up because the little turrets that can walk.
Yeah, I like remember some of those fights where I'm wailing on Tusha and like she's got to be going down. She's got to be going down soon. And you're like, yeah, no. So I'm out of my wild shape. I've still got 65 left. Like I'm doing pretty good. Yeah.
She was
2 rages.
Yeah. And orc resilience to come back at 1.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She was built to be a god tank though. That's like the best tank
True.
in the game is
Yep.
barbarian moon druid.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to beat that in terms of just like being able to take hits.
Yeah, like you can tank or like technically tank more with like Battlemaster Fighter or like
I don't know, but like Battlemaster doesn't get danger sense and all that shit too. Like it's just, like,
But Battlemaster has that one maneuver where they can bait and switch. They like swap places with their teammate and then can either give their teammate or themselves like a D10 of extra armor class. So they could just be sitting at a 30 in the front lines with their friend behind them. And like you can't do anything about it.
Danger Sense is pretty freaking good.
Danger Sense is great, yeah.
Alright. Renarad looks like he's back, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Sweet.
Okay.
Sweet.
Okay.
Looking ahead, how many more of these do we got? Does it look like?
There's quite a ways ahead still.
If they start going down at any point, we could start ziplining. That would make it a lot easier.
Yeah, we'll have to see. Yeah. So yeah, the three of you, one more obstacle cleared. We're on the other side together, relatively unscathed. Bale feeling a little winded.
Let's see if your friend can untie a rope.
Yeah.
Deep beneath the bay, Renarad, the darkness. It's almost become a companion, a acquaintance to you at this point. Still seeing these ethereal, shimmering, scatters of multicolored light here and there. That tunnel vision, that tube that closed in on you, opens up, splits into two for the briefest of moments, and blinks. You see... Give me a perception check, disadvantage. Okay. Everything's foggy, it's hazy, it's like when you just wake up and things are just blurry. This gray tide is like illuminated on the fringes of your vision with bioluminescent colors. And that tunnel closes in on itself again. The darkness swallows everything. Again, eyes open, a glimpse, and close. It happens once more. You feel the sensation of solid ground at your back. You stare up at a rocky ceiling, stalactite covered, dripping in bioluminescent algae, and two pairs of bright orange eyes and darkened silhouettes stand over you for the briefest of moments. You fall unconscious again. The three of you on the surface. Not much ground to be covered before the next obstacle. A series of, uneven, some high, some low, some jagged, some wonky stepping stones.
Was Omara able to get the knot untied?
Yes, she was. Yeah.
Sweet.
You guys were able to recover as much as you could.
Okay.
From that. There is like some loss, obviously, from like cutting stuff and fitting, yada yada. But yeah, it's still a very, very healthy amount left over.
I say we just continue with what worked last time. This looks like a little hop, skip, jump. We can make it on this one, so I can keep the rope tied around me and get across, get us an anchor, and then get you two across. We'll
Sounds good to me. Just
keep
be
pressing
careful,
forward
and
from
I'll
there on.
tap you on the shoulder and give you guidance.
Cassie's gonna
I'm gonna go
do a little
last
stretch.
because I'm a little winded.
Kind of like map it out with like his like steps in his head to like, because you said it's like multiple pillars on this one, like stepping stones.
Yep.
Yeah. Then yeah, he's gonna like kind of like trace like his foot path as he's like preparing for this little sprint. And he's gonna try and just like Ninja Warrior and bop and get across.
Okay. Give me a acrobatics.
With guidance. Yeah,
20.
Okay. Yeah, you pretty deftly jump from each platform to platform and make your way to the other side. Almost making it look too easy, the rest of you.
I promise it's that easy. Just tie yourself up and you'll get across. I'm gonna find a good anchor.
That's irritating. And then
Make it slow.
Watch your footing. He's gonna try to help.
Yeah, Mirror will go.
Okay.
To athletics.
I mean, what's your approach?
It's like a bunch of little pillars.
Like Cassian, hop, skipped, and jumped is on his way on over to the other side.
Is the rope across it? Like, can you use it as a guideline and just kind of walk without having to pull yourself fully on the rope?
You'd have to anchor it to that side, because right now we just have it.
Oh yeah, I thought we were gonna.
I
thought we were gonna anchor it both sides like we did last time too.
Oh, we can. I can just pull it tight on my side.
Yeah, I thought that's what I.
Might as well keep doing what we're doing.
Yeah.
It's getting us across, so. And then you can have the harness guide you, or so you don't fall off.
Yeah, I'll hold on to the rope, but I'll try to do a little.
Keep one foot in
Try to
front of
make
the
it
other.
look easy because he's irritating me. So he made that look really easy. But I am holding on to the rope, but I will. Yeah, just take a deep breath, no fear, right? And just boop, 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 boop.
Okay. Get acrobatics.
You can do it.
Yeah, and you can roll that with advantage. As much as he bothers you, he is kind of motivating.
15 or 15.
Okay.
And guidance?
Yes.
And a guidance?
Oh, that was with guidance?
Yeah.
I mean, 15.
Oh, it looked like I thought you rolled a 20.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it on roll 20.
Oh, I'm sorry. I switched to my real life dice. Is that okay?
Oh,
No, yeah,
you're-
you're fine. I
you're
just
okay.
saw a roll on D&D
I think it was-
Beyond, but
it
it's
was
not
Not
your-
showing up.
It was your dice still on the screen, I think. It was just stuck there for a minute.
No, I rolled a nat 1 and then a 3. I can't use those tonight unless we're in combat.
So it's a 15, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, you hop,
Cassian's
skip,
got his hand out ready to grab.
hop, skip, jump. Your foot kind of crumbles some of this platform. Give me a dexterity save real quick. And I'll give you the advantage because you are holding on to the rope.
Dexterity save.
Saving throw, yeah.
Hey, 10.
10.
10.
With advantage?
5. Yeah, yes, my last one was. Yeah, it was 10. That was with advantage, yeah.
Is that with guidance also?
No.
Because you still have guidance on you.
P4 can make a difference.
13?
13. Okay. You
Cassian, catcher.
slip,
I had my hand out.
still both hands on the rope, lose your footing, kind of come crashing down, hit your chest on the rock, taking 4 points of bludgeoning damage. But you can manage to kind of collect yourself and pull yourself back up and get back on your feet.
Just one slip, you're almost
Stand up.
there.
Shake it off. And
Hand is
finish
out.
up.
Yeah, you can
do it.
make that last little stretch, grabbing onto Cassian's hand. The urge to yank him forward crosses your mind, but you grab it and he pulls you across to solid ground.
Yeah, we just gotta get Bale across.
Easy enough, Bale.
One foot in front of the other.
Yeah, I'll get the harness around the rope and carefully
So we're going
hop across
harness as well.
while I'm
Okay.
holding it.
And then what's the approach? Are you just slow and steady, or you?
I'm not
Hey.
trying to show off, but I would just like, I think I would just try to like hop across the stones like cautiously while holding, using the rope as a guideline.
Okay. Give me acrobatics then.
Guidance. Are you helping,
I
Cassian?
am.
Okay.
I'm giving the play-by-play.
What is this help?
What is
Just like
up
a
with this
little
dice?
motivational speaker or what?
It was a 13
Cassian
and a
can, like,
2.
Aid
13,
and point things out because of my
30,
subclass. I
20,
could use the help action as a bonus
23.
action and do it from 30 feet away
23.
instead
Okay.
of like next to someone.
with advantage. Every one dice has been consistently below 10. So I would be
Please.
fucked without it. So
Dice, you got me or not? It.
Are they not?
No.
That's unfortunate.
you had to do an
Damn.
uncurse ritual or whatever.
Yeah, Bale, you kind of like just one after the other, kind of just crouch like a two-legged hop from one to the other. There's a moment where you kind of hop and things start to crumble a little bit, but you can like quickly tuck both feet on.
Just like pull to the rope.
Yep. When you make it across.
Not too bad.
Oh. Yeah. Not too bad. Gather up the rope.
I think every time we get across, I'm still like looking back towards where Rennerad went down, just to see if I see anything.
Yeah, you're kind of just staring into just the murky tide below. Yeah, Bale, with that though, you get across. still feeling pretty winded from the previous gap, and really exerting yourself on this one. You're going to take a point of exhaustion.
Nope, not that one. Legacy. Disadvantage on ability checks.
Yes, sir. 3 of you, safe and sound, staring at the treacherous path ahead. Unbeknownst to you, in the depths below, Renarat, you awaken in a bioluminescent algae coral encrusted chamber. Mysterious, gray-skinned fish-like people are near you, but partially submerged in pools of water. A moment of realization, consciousness, realizing you are in your physical body once more. You realize, covering your nose and mouth, you reach up like a starfish, and it's whatever is on the underside of it is like fully inside of your nose and mouth, like tentacles and everything. What do you do?
You got mouth to mouth by a starfish?
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, you say like very muffledly as your, like jaws and tongue move, and you feel all these various like feelers and tentacles from the starfish that are just inside of your mouth and in your throat. Things start to unlatch and peel back. Would imagine you're trying to get this thing off of your face, yeah?
Yeah, just pulling it.
Yeah, peel it back and look around you, and there's a pool of water in the room, and 2 of these merfolk stand there staring, very weary. One of them obviously more feminine than the other, and has like long like hair made of like kelp and seaweed that's like twisted and braided. They kind of like step back as you like throw the starfish, and one like puts a hand out to you, like kind of waving it like in like a like calm down.
Yeah, I don't think I'm freaking out or anything. But so I'll kind of throw the starfish down and then just kind of like hold up my hand to them and wave. So it did not respond to me saying hello.
They kind of wave back, and this like very like wet, like exasperated tongue.
One second.
You have comprehend language?
Yeah, but that doesn't mean I can speak to them.
It's tongues to talk to people.
Yeah, it just means you can understand it.
Yeah.
They both kind of sit there and they're like talking with each other as you're like sitting there staring at them, pondering.
I'd like point at them, and then I'll mimic this, and then point at me. Question mark. Tilt my head.
And they like speaking in this foreign language, and then kind of like realizing like halfway through that you don't know what they're saying. One of them like pushes the other one aside, grabs that starfish and points at it, and points at like the mouth and then like chest, and like makes that like a covering motion. And with the like chest movement, kind of like opens the chest up and then like collapses it a little bit, like a breathing motion almost.
Mm-hmm. Is the entrance to this cave like can I see an entrance, or is it only tools?
There is a way out of this chamber, yeah.
I'll point in that direction and kind of like raise an eyebrow at them and like mimic me, like going.
One of them kind of like pulls himself like up and out of the water, lower half entirely like fish, like mermaid almost, kind of like scoots herself across the thing, kind of like puts her like very cautiously puts her hands on your shoulders and like tries to like get you to lay down and like makes like a sleeping motion with her hands like on her head, like you.
I'll shake my head and I'll like pound my fist on my chest and cast healing word on myself because I don't actually know if I took any damage.
Yeah, you're at 1 HP. Yeah.
Oh hell yeah. Well, now I'm at 13 HP.
Okay. Should have mentioned that earlier. Sorry.
No, you're good.
She kind of like steps back, but like eyes and like face light up in like excitement and brilliance at your display of magic. And all, like as you do that, like, she very rapidly like reaches out for the side of your face.
Smack that shit away. What the fuck?
Okay, and then she and like kind of is like a hands up, like cautious, and like reaches out again, and like with her other hand, kind of like it's like you me motion, like pointing at you, and then her, like.
All right, I'll let her do whatever she's trying.
Puts her hand on the side of your face and moves your. I know you're fucking bald. Never mind. I keep thinking you have your long ass hair still. She reaches out and grabs your like slightly pointed ear. And kind of like stutters at first and sounds very awkward and horrible, but begins to speak in like really, really bad Elvish, like really bad. Like you speak me, and this is in Elvish now.
And I'll respond in Elvish. Do you understand me?
He kind of like very excitedly like shakes her. Yes, yes.
All right, then I'll cast comprehend languages, which is good for an hour. Plenty of time. Say, well, you can speak in your own tongue. As long as you can understand me, then I think we should be fine.
Are you a sorcerer?
Not quite.
No, you must rest. You almost perished. We barely got to you in time.
I'm afraid I can't do that. I gotta find my companions. They're on a mission, you see, and being a man down, mighty treacherous in places like this.
Why are you here? Sorry.
Oh, that's a long story. We're here looking for sort of a cure to an ailment that a friend of ours had. Long story short is we got roped into trying to help out one of the dragons that I assume you're familiar with, Fulgertooth and
Yes.
well, say the fucker's name.
Arkrender.
Oh,
Sparkrender. Yeah, we as long as we help out Fulgertooth and try to reset the balances or the balance of the island, then I think we can get access to that remedy I mentioned.
You. Here, stand up. Come with me.
Yeah, I'll follow.
We need to meet our leader, Plato. Kind of just guides you through this, just like the very like structure of this place is like coral and like bioluminescence, and there's merfolk everywhere. Just like using these like coral structures and like animals as like part of their everyday life and infrastructure. Which eventually led to a large kind of central chamber with like tiered like pools of water. Several merfolk in here, but one sits at the top in this main pool, little larger than the rest, and wears a kind of very rusted like metal and coral made crown on his head. Given the introductions, and silence falls upon the room as everyone waits to see what happens next. This central merfolk says, you've awakened. Come closer. Let me get a look at you. It's not often we see surface dwellers.
What was that? You could just swim to the surface.
And he's speaking very good Elvish, by the way.
Oh, okay.
It's been some time. Where are you from? And what brings you to our island?
Well, most recently, we're coming from oh goodness, what was it called? Daggerford. And we were in search of a cure. We heard of a mighty healer who lived here in this island, and we had a companion who was ill with a very peculiar type of disease, and we came here hoping to find a cure for that disease. And we believe we might have found a way to get it, but that requires us helping Fulgertooth, at the very least, get to the same advantages that Sparkrender has. Try to restore balance to the island and all that.
And what of the old one? Is he still with Fulgertooth?
It appears so.
That is good.
He's the one who set us on this path, promising to help us with that cure if we were successful.
You are here to vanquish the Sparkrender. Yes?
It does boil down to that, yes, I think.
You think?
Well, as I mentioned, our primary concern is the cure, and Sounds like there's a myriad of ways we could try to deal with Sparkrender, but I think the simplest, easiest, and most likely is we just eliminate him.
That's is quite the task. But if you can really do that, I feel good about my people saving you. I would owe you a tremendous debt.
I would say I owe you a tremendous debt, and I'm afraid I don't have much to offer in thanks at the moment, but you have my deepest gratitude.
I said it's been quite long since we've interacted with the surface dwellers. We've been forced into solitude here. Me and what kind of takes a deep breath and what remains of my people. That's winged wretches in the skies above have done a great toll.
Do you speak of the Death Plume?
Yes.
Yeah, we were warned of them that we would likely have to go through them to access Sparkrender. See, that's why I need to get going as soon as I can, because my companions are likely on their way to clash with the Death Plume Harpies, and I would much rather be there to assist them if I could.
Getting you back to the surface may prove challenging, but we will do what we can. And if what you say is true, and this really is your cause, if you were to put an end to the Death Plume, the Grey-Tide merfolk owe you a tremendous debt.
Do you have any advice or any insight into them that might help us in the fight?
They are wicked sorcerers and witches, all of them. And they're led by one that is far greater in power than the rest. A true witch. Foul magics and that sort of thing. Us merfolk aren't innately magical people, so dealing with that sort of sorcery is challenging sometimes.
All right, well, I'll keep that in mind.
To be weary of the temptress, if that is the path that you choose to follow. But if you can rid this bay of the harpies, we can finally come out of our seclusion. And only with our help will you be able to bypass the barrier that guards Sparkrender's lair on the southern part of the isle.
Well, there's a barrier.
Indeed.
What
And
kind of barrier?
it's magical in nature. It's purely impassable unless you are inoculated. But we can access the stones that anchor this barrier to the island via our tunnels. You seem confused that I'm telling you this.
Yeah, this I don't. We didn't know of any barrier.
I presume
That's
that
what it
is by design. Yes.
Yes. We're here. We're here to help people. We're trying to help Fulgertooth. We're trying to help. The I forget his name. Fucking A, I don't remember any names tonight.
Master Gata.
Gata.
Gata. Trying to help, but they have not been forthcoming with information, with any help. In fact, they seem intent on trying to make this quest as difficult as it could be, and I would not be surprised if they had a hand in my trip into the waters. So I am surprised to learn of this barrier, but I am also not surprised that it was kept from us.
Things may be confusing to you. They will make sense in time. It has been quite a while since we've been able to assist in whatever prophecy envelops this place. So we will do what we can. Get you back to your friends.
Now, if we were to eliminate the harpies, would that not just result in the balances being tipped in the other direction? Isn't the whole point of this place to be perfectly balanced with equal opportunity? Both of them?
The Spark Render has significantly more strength and more weight on this scale than our young friend does. The elimination of the harpies will definitely help for sure. It's the last thing you want if you were to take him head on and have them show up, yeah?
Yeah, but I'm speaking of, the next cycle. The cycle after that. Say we take out
Things
Spark
will-
Render and Fulgertooth persists, but then there's no harpies to balance it out.
They will rebuild, or someone else will come into power, one of the kobolds or the goblins or any of the various folk from the surface above. Someone will come into strength. It's like it is best not to question. You will drive yourself mad.
Yeah, and don't get me wrong, I'm not advocating for sparing them or anything, and we will be long gone by that time. I'm just, pointing out some
If you
considerations
follow
that might be thought
through
of.
on this path set in front of you and truly bring balance to this place, a natural order will establish itself, as it has in centuries past.
Well, that's good enough for me.
But it is you, the adventurer, the wanderers, that are the ones to shift this balance one way or the other. We've seen many like yourselves watching from the shallows. But very few, that delivered themselves to our doorstep, so to speak.
Well, it was not intentional. No offense.
How long can you hold your breath?
There's math behind this, isn't there?
It's con. It's like a minute plus con. For plus your con mod. Like you get a minute per. So what's your con modifier?
4 minutes. 4 minutes, I think. I'd take a gander.
It's like 1 plus your con mod. Which is crazy with the like. You can hold your breath for 4 minutes, but you can't jump 2 feet if you don't have any strength. It doesn't make fucking sense.
That should be long enough to get to where we need to be. Let me make some preparations. We'll see if we can get you back to your friends.
I greatly appreciate that.
In the interim, make yourself at home. If you're hungry, you'll be fed. I cannot offer you this fresh water, as you say. And the salt water's proved to have been fatal to you thus far, so.
It does that. I'll be fine with just some resting. Thank you.
Please, if you've anything to trade from the surface, we've some wares. It's not often we get to see folk like you.
The whole party's face was like,
A little fish come up?
I do have some
Secret
I
shop?
do have some items.
you just gotta drown a little bit.
Peruse what
Secret
you
shop?
have, then I think we might be able to find some accommodation.
Okay. I will show you to my vendors. Then I must go to make arrangement to get you safely back to the surface. You're not claustrophobic, are you?
No.
Okay, good. I'll make this easier. Yep.
Remember, on your
You kind
optimal
of
run, you
shown
gotta
out to this like kind of concourse area where there's just some people with some things here and there. I will DM you a list of what they
Okay.
have, and we will go back to the surface.
I just imagine like a speedrunner's list. All right, on an optimal run, when you go to the Stormwreck Isle, one of you has to drown to get to the secret shop. That's where they keep the really good
True
shit.
though.
How far is the next gap?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's
you
our
guys
forward
have
looking like?
been
I imagine we're getting a system in place at this point. Till we run out of rope.
Yeah, I'm
I've probably been
optimizing.
doing
I'm
this for,
optimizing
like-
the harnesses and stuff with my Tinker's kit and just like getting everything better.
We've at least been doing this for like what, 4 hours?
it's been a long day.
We travel. It took us like 2 hours to get from the Kobold Cave to here, and then we were up there for however many hours. So it's been a bit.
Best part is we just learned it's all pointless.
We're just gonna drop you, swim you over there, and drop you off in a minute.
Well, so Sparkrender's south.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, we knew we were coming to kill the Death Plume. We didn't know where Sparkrender was yet.
How long of a day are we talking? Like, are we gonna have to like set up like bivvies and like try to sleep on these fucking rocks?
It's been a long day.
I already got exhaustion, so
Yeah.
Yeah. Do we want to try to rest? I know. Vale, you look little.
I think we should at least try to get
Tired?
across all the way before we try to find somewhere to rest.
I don't know. I feel like
If we get
find
caught
one
up here,
like,
it's real bad. They're harpies. They could just grab us and drop us off the ledge.
looking ahead, does it look like we're gonna? Are there greener pastures ahead that I can see?
Is there like a jungle or anything we could like hide out in and sleep?
There is no
Not even
foliage.
jungle, because we're heading north from this,
you
right?
guys, this next obstacle, you pass the stepping stones, past the like bit of terrain to navigate to this next island. About a 30-ish foot gap, and in a slightly off center of this gap, a small like stepping stone, piece of ground juts up, and shooting from the stone, a ancient windswept tree makes like a little arch, and there is remnants of braid, rope, and things tied to this tree. that blow and flap in the wind.
Looks like something.
We just find a little like notch in the tree, a little hole, make a little sleeping spot there, and then keep climbing.
Can we get to that and rest?
Certainly try.
Yeah, this is not a tree that you can like rest on. It's not that big. It's just kind of like
okay.
gripped to this
I was imagining
one
like
spire
world
sitting
tree,
in like the
big
middle
ass.
of this.
No.
No, yeah, it's just gripped to this spire that's coming out of the waters below. In between this gap and this tree is kind of wind swept in one direction, no foliage, well worn by the wind and the seas. And like from this like kind of art that the tree makes, there's bits of like rope and things that hang and flap and sway in the wind.
Maybe there's something near it and people were using it to tie off to get to. It could be like a...
Or there used to be more rocks in it eroded away. That might have been where the path ended before.
Maybe. Won't know until we get there, though. You said that's across this next 30-foot gap?
The other side of the gap is like just more like just flat ground, like to move forward. But there's this 30-foot gap, and in the middle of the gap is that like tree.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
It's looking like at the stone this tree is like wrapped and warped onto. Does anything because like seeing the bits of rope is standing out to me, and I can't place why, but is there like anything underneath of like, so this tree is wrapped on this big stone like wrapping, is there anything like below the tree, like down the outcropping, that maybe people are like tying rope to this tree to try to get to, whether it's like an inlet, like a small little like
Alcove or
cave or recess in this stone cropping?
Give me a perception check.
Right.
Oh,
I imagine both of us are like, what's up with these ropes?
Let me look with my special eyes. And you said you cast guidance? That's what, a D4?
Yep. Let's see if we can get a 25.
23.
23. Yeah, down below. Yeah, like this, like outcropping where this tree is kind of hooked onto with all of its ancient roots. Woven amongst the roots and the craggy rock is old frayed lengths of rope with like hooks or like grapples on one end. And maybe wedged into the rocks, you would see like remnants of an old like femur bone or a cracked skull.
Just other people that have tried to use that to get across and failed.
Does any of that climbing gear look salvageable? Or does it all look just like worn to shit?
It looks very heavily frayed and weather worn, and yeah.
I was like, with waves like this in the salt water, it's
That's
probably
what I figured it was just but it was worth a glance. Oh, if I don't see anything else standing out, then I guess we keep on keeping on. Like, would it? So this tree outcropping's in the middle of this gap. So could I aim to try to jump to this tree and then jump from the tree to the other side?
If you feel so bold, yeah.
Well, how far is it to this tree? Because it's another 30-foot gap, right, with the tree in the middle.
Yeah. So this is a larger gap than the previous one.
Yeah, but getting to the tree is easier.
That tree looks like a death trap.
Yeah, but I land like a cat, so I'm gonna take the jump.
Right.
After I tie myself off and find a suitable anchor point if we can on this cropping we're on.
Imagine we just use the same one as an anchor point.
Well, yeah, because I used going for the tree, aiming for the bushes, and trying to land gracefully.
I cast guidance.
So you're jumping.
But it's down, so then you're gonna jump up 15
How
feet?
far down is it?
It's like somewhat level with like the ground
Oh,
that you're standing on.
Yeah, I thought it was like level. It was just like off center, but like still in the middle of the gap. Yeah, I'm leaping for the tree, trying to just like spring and fucking.
You're holding on
Jump
to
over
rope
there.
or the rope.
I have the rope tied around my like upper torso, like wrapped on the armpits. Just gonna kiss my lucky coin and take a.
What's your have you done the math on your jump distance?
Well, I should be okay because it's a 30-foot gap and the tree's in the middle, so it's a 15-foot jump to get to the tree, and I have 30 feet of movement.
But can you running start jump 15 feet though, based on your character sheet as well?
Well, I have.
I got
I assumed I could because of my movement speed, but I forgot that's not what.
Your strength
It's
determines
all-
how far you can jump. Long jump. When you make a long jump, you cover a number of feet up to your strength score. If you move at least 10 feet on foot immediately before the jump. So you can cover a number of feet up to your strength score if you move at least 10 feet before jumping. When you make a standing long jump, you leap only half that distance.
Then I wouldn't do that because
Each foot you
by
clear
that
on
rule,
the jump
Cassian
costs
can't jump at all. Because I have a strength. My strength is +0.
Each foot you clear on this jump costs a foot of movement, so you can't
Is
like.
it your score or
you-
your mod?
Yeah, is it my
strength
score?
score?
Not a...
Strength score.
Oh, I have an 11 strength, so I would.
So you
be
can
able to
clear
make that
11
shit.
feet.
If you get a 10-foot.
At least, yeah, if you have at least a 10-foot running start. If you don't, it's 5 or 6 feet, whatever whatever you want to have 11 to. This rule assumes the height of your jump doesn't matter, such as jump across a stream or chasm at your GM's option. You must exceed a DC 10 strength athletics check to clear a low obstacle.
Cassian does not have. There's no shot I could make that then.
When you land in difficult terrain, you must make a acrobatics check to land or to stick the landing. Otherwise, you land prone.
I mean, a 15-foot long jump is pretty far.
He's only got
I'm
11.
not saying it's not. I'm just saying I've only got an 11 strength. Do I have anything I can do to help this? I don't.
Just do the wand.
Does it look like it gets closer underneath, like the further down I go? Like is because.
Pretty level.
Oh wait, I see what you're saying. Because the wand can do 20 feet.
Yeah, it can like anchor to
20
things
foot
20 feet
cube,
apart.
So I could, yes, good catch. So we could just use the wand to anchor the side we're on to the tree, the thing the tree is on.
Yeah, you can at least use it to make it to the tree, and then from the tree you can do it again because you should have enough charges.
Yeah, I still have 6 charges.
Slow and steady with the webs.
Yeah, so I can web this one, get to the tree, put another web down because it doesn't say it goes away. And then once I get across, the next person can try and go, and then I can re-wand or re-web it if we need to.
Yeah. So Wanda Webb getting some mileage.
Dude, you're telling me.
Yeah.
A Glad we found
So
A's
yeah, we'll do
for it.
that. We'll do that.
Sounds easy enough to me.
Goes back into the dusty ass cupboard after this, though. 'Cause
It's going back in the bag of holding after this, never to be seen again.
Yeah.
I don't have spells on this character. I'll find a use for it.
It might be useful to keep some fucking harpies or on the ground, so
Yeah. All right, so on to web.
because it can restrain
We're
Yeah.
stuff in the
trekking
20
across
foot
this.
cube.
Yeah, I still say we do one at a time just because we don't know how much the web can hold weight-wise.
I think we just let you
So-
take it all the way across. Are we all gonna stand on the tree and then we're web across? And
No,
walk
I'm
again?
gonna I'm gonna web to the tree, walk across, put another web down, get over there, and then we'll go from there.
Oh,
one
that's
at
what
a
I.
time.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay. I'll tap you with guidance as you walk across. It's concentration for a minute, so as long as you can get across.
And I do still have the rope attached to me.
Jesus. Fucking website's bright as shit. There
So we're web.
Webbing and
Web.
walking.
Okay. Rope attached. Give me just like an acrobatics check.
Okay.
Just like keeping your balance, right? And I'll give you. I mean, yeah, you're fine. So I'll give you some grace since your feet are stuck to the web.
You want it with disadvantage?
I don't think we need disadvantage.
Okay.
You still had a D4 if you need it to.
Yeah, Cassian, you make your
You only get it once, so it lasts up to a minute.
way to the tree and then web across. And then
That'd be 2 charges of the
same.
web.
Yeah.
So I still got 4 charges, and once I get across, I'm gonna quickly try to find like an anchor point and then brace with the rope so someone else can grab my end of the rope if they want to as they're crossing.
Yeah, tie it up. Or tie it to us. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Get it going.
Here, we'll grab the rope, tie it on, and walk.
give me
Just
a
watch your footing, watch your step, be careful.
acrobatics, Mira.
Cassian is trying to help.
2 with advantage.
Oh, nat 20.
Hell yeah.
There you go.
21
Okay.
on
Very nice.
No, throw the rope back. Well, I don't know. Now Bale doesn't have the rope
Why don't I have the rope?
because I took the other end and tied it and walked.
Yeah, and Cassian is going to take the rope off of Mira, tying it to a dagger. And then I'm going to throw it aiming at the dirt near Bale so he can get the rope back on his end.
I'll grab it and tie it to the harness, and
Make sure you keep that dagger.
yeah, I'll put the dagger in my backpack. It's probably the one I already gave you. And then
It's one of 5 in my bag that I'm trying to collect so I have something to do.
I'll pull it as tight as I can, and then head over.
Give me that acrobatics
your
as well.
foot.
Guidance.
Watch yourself.
That
Be
makes it
careful.
a straight roll.
Oh yeah.
15 plus acrobatics.
Yes, sir.
22 plus 2, 24.
1 by 1, 3 of you make it across. On to the next obstacle. We'll go back deep below the water surface to Renorad. Just standing in front of these merfolk vendors. And he's sifting through like tide pools of just goods and wares. And you pull out this like heavy, like it's not quite leather. It's almost like porous, but a heavy like cloak made of like manta ray skin. Kind of like flap it off and dry it.
Yeah, this
Then
is where we
there's
delivered
this,
that.
it's cloak made from great ray.
You looking to trade for it, or do you have a price?
What have surface dweller?
Well, I've got a nice, well-used set of half-plate armor. Pull out like a pauldron from the bag of holding of the half-plate that I used to wear, but no longer wear. I noticed none of you all around here really, fortify yourselves in the way a lot of the surface people do. So there's an option.
Metal too heavy for swimming, and no need pants.
Oh, very well,
They
very
don't
well.
have legs.
Would like to trade. Your coin is not worth much. No offense.
Understood. Let me just see what I've got that you might be interested in.
Dig deep in the bag of holding.
Sounds good in there.
Do y'all have any spellcasters among you? Any folk that can use magic?
Just our Tide Priestess.
But would you be interested in trading for something that only she could use, or is that not really an option?
Show me.
Pull out the Pearl of Power. I hold it up. This little pearl will let her use more magic in a day than she would normally be able to.
Looks very pleased with this pearl and kind of grabs it. Oh, it's beautiful. Beautiful. Holds it up to like bioluminescent, like a lantern that's shines light through it. So, for the priestess, yes, great tithe. Fair trade, yes.
I think so.
Okay. So, how do you? What's your greeting, or how do you? Don't you guys touch hands or something?
It's called a shake.
Shake.
Yeah, I hold my hand out, shake his hand, and you just.
Let's shake. I guess.
Same
Grabs
brain
it.
cell.
This is all just in like very, very bad Elvish.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I shake his hand. I give him a cheery thumbs up with my other one. Like,
I'd be tripping if he still had the mustache.
He does not have the mustache, but the word sober is still on your head, obviously.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
They don't speak common, so it's just a bad tattoo.
Okay.
There
Fair
are
trade.
these
Good
ancient
trade.
sigils on your forehead.
Above board. I don't have it in my notes. Does anyone know what the command word was for that Pearl of Power?
I don't think it had.
Whose
Pearl of Power?
was that?
It was Azazel's, but I don't remember ever using.
What did it do again?
Yeah, you
It
need to
just-
use the
Just
command
gives you
word.
a spell slot back.
gain a spell
You get a
slot.
spell slot back.
But I didn't
don't-
write down the command word.
I would
Didn't
imagine
ask
like
for
when
it.
it's like reattuned to someone, you kind
Okay.
of like reset it,
That
right?
works.
Just
Yeah.
get like a pass.
I just didn't want to. I didn't want to trade this guy a bum pearl. That doesn't work.
I was like, it was mine.
you
I
can,
used it once in the whole campaign before I gave it to you, so I don't remember.
You can take that pearl of power out and then add that cloak of the manta ray to your personal inventory.
Awesome.
What is that?
Oh, sounds good.
Isn't that the one
Sounds
that
like
we delivered a
something
cloak of the manta ray when we were doing the Lion's Head Costers quest?
Long ass time ago, yeah.
Yeah, it was a little. Yeah, we
Isn't
were.
that sealed crate? Yep.
Yeah, and then I had to forge it
You guys
back
took a
shut.
peek.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Once that is all sorted, was there anything else that you were wanting to take a look at or no?
No, it was just that.
Yeah, once that's all sorted, you have that added, prompted to go back to that central chamber. And there's a few of these merfolk standing along with Plato. They're a leader that you met before. That's right. Were you able to trade something?
Indeed, yeah.
Very well. Good.
It should actually, I believe, make this trip a little easier on me.
It should, yeah. Manta is a powerful creature. Right. Well, we have a bit of a swim through some tight corridors, and your transportation is waiting. A friend of mine.
Does that mean we part here and go our separate ways for now?
My two hands right here will swim the rest of the way with you. Make sure you get there safe.
Well, Plato was his name, right?
Yes.
Well, Plato, it's been an honor to visit here, where I'm sure very few people from the surface have ever visited. I do appreciate y'all saving me back there and, letting me recover a little bit. And I hope to see you all again soon with some good news about the Death Plume.
Indeed. We shall meet soon.
Mira's gonna be so jealous.
Up to you from here. Right?
Indeed.
Use these gifts and this chance you've been given wisely, yes? Help reset the balance.
It's my goal every day, not just here.
Okay. Before you leave, my scouts have been kind of following your group as you walk along the coast. Tell me more of this Genasi you're with.
Oh, Mira?
Sorceress.
Yeah, she's pretty cool. Summons some tentacles and stuff, and she's got a little octopus familiar that'll show up every now and then. I think she's drawn to the water, obviously, but unfortunately, I'm the owner of a flying fortress, and so we use that to get here rather than swimming or sailing.
Fortress.
So, yeah.
Fortunately, I'd piss money.
So
Interesting.
I don't know that we've had a ton of opportunity for her to be in a more natural environment. But
she's certainly caught the attention of some of my men. It's been quite the talk
really?
of the grotto lately.
Wow. Y'all are pretty forthcoming, huh?
Yeah. I look forward to meeting her. The rest of your companions.
Well, I'll certainly put in a good word once I get back to them.
Okay. All right. Well,
Selling
it's
off
here
Mira art.
that we part ways. Hopefully, we will meet again soon, once the death bloom have been eradicated and we can once safely return to the surface.
Yeah, agreed.
Very well. As we spoke about, if you do this for us, we will help you bypass this barrier.
I will hold you to that.
Right. Kind of gives you like a salute and kind of like dives into a pool, and you're kind of prompted by these two, hands that are wearing like kind of like shell, like, clasped armor, and they kind of, ready? Hold your breath.
Nah, I pull my cloak of the manta ray on over my normal cloak, pop the hood up, and be.
Okay.
Got it. I'm good.
And you dive into the water with them, like very aerodynamic and sleekly. The three of you kind of slither down this corridor, every step of the way illuminated by coral and glowing algae. Schools of fish and various sea life kind of stare at you and run away to the various nooks and crannies as you guys swim by. You eventually make it out to open ocean, where a massive baleen whale is waiting. They go, "This is Deluge. She will take you to your friends, but you must get inside her mouth."
Sacrifice.
You sure that's safe?
It will be safe. This is how we transport things here and there. She will clear the cavity of water and you'll be able to breathe freely. It's just humid.
Imagine it is. Well, I've done stranger things, so.
Right. Good luck, adventurer.
Thank you.
I kind of give you the same salute, and this whale kind of like lets out like a deep, like, just like cry, like, ooh. And like her mouth opens and you kind of swim in, which closes. You feel like all the water like slowly being like ejected from the chamber. You sit there in darkness. Maybe there's like sporadic pieces of algae stuck in between the baleen bristles that glow so slightly. You feel movement. This massive creature swims off into the depths. That's where we'll end our session for this week.
All right.
That's nice.
Denovian's not dead. They didn't get him.
So glad he's not down.
Went on a side quest to the fucking the Merfolk home tavern. All as intended.
Or clip through a fucking
Yeah.
secret Merfolk level.
Yes. No clipped into
it was looking a little grim, and those death saves in the private. And that high-low
Were you doing death saves?
was gonna determine what happened to you.
God damn. I was like, Mason didn't tell us that he just can't be here for a while. So he I guess I thought he was just like sunsetting his character. I was like, son of a bitch.
I didn't say shit. This was just rolling dice.
Yep.
Good session.
Good session.
You've had a starfish down your throat.
Bro,
In a baleen's mouth.
all those fucking like hospital movies where like you see them like take that incubation tool
Yep.
out.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Thanks for
That's
watching,
what I was
everybody.
picturing,
We'll be
except
back
for,
next
like,
week with more
5
D&D.
Arms
Love you
instead
guys.
of
Peace.
one.